you
Yeah.
spoke about team events versus, I think you said dual versus individual.
Yeah.
What are the different competition structures or event
Cool.
structures?
So yeah, so at the end of the day, you get your points as a athlete. So you'll get like at the moment I think it's about 180 in South Africa. So at the end of the day, your score goes as many of the things that as you got. During the day, you either have to participate by yourself, hold an individual run where it's just you and the horse and your time. If you go too slow, it comes off your own individual points. And then you'll pair up. So you'll have a half section or I said a partner, a pair, and the two of you go down together. And that's when you have to be super uniform. You have to be like in sync. And like it must look like one flow movement. And then you add two more people. So you have four horses going at 4.3 seconds over 50 meters at the exact same time while you do all your drills at the exact same time so that you can all get 8 points. So those 8 points for like being even and doing it right don't come to your individual points,
Okay.
but you do get the point for getting the object. So you'll get the 6 points. Then your team gets 8 points. So another team can also then get all their sixes, and then either they get 7 for style because they weren't together at one point, and then you get 8. And that's how they decide who was the better team. And then same with pairs, you get 4. So it's like these extra style points that you get. So style points only happen in South Africa. So that's something that we
So that
are
wouldn't
very
happen at an international competition.
yeah, and I think it's something to be proud of. I think the South African feeling, it's like something we do agree on, is that we want to keep us calm. We want to keep looking controlled. We want to look together. So overseas, you don't lose points if you aren't together. It's just about the accuracy. Like you just need to pick the target. Where in South Africa, we've made it clear that we want to keep that. And we want to make sure that, that when kids arrive, that the one horse doesn't run off and the kid left behind and that horse gets a bit antsy. So
Technically,
it's
it's
the
all
best
part
of
of accuracy. Everyone should be able to have a uniformed attack,
yeah.
I suppose.
And I think that's the fun part, right? Because in dressage, don't come for me. In show jumping, don't come for me. You stand miles away from the other horses, even when you're busy getting like awarded. This horse is having a little yell, and please don't come too close. But with us, like we're next to each other, we're knee on knee. Those 4 horses they're so bomb proof. It's so nice to ride a Tentpegging horse. Like I'm telling you, if you were to just say, listen, can I come try your Tentpegging horse? You'll enjoy them. They can jump. They can do barrel racing. They can do anything. You can shoot off them.
Yeah.
They are so bomb proof that you can enjoy going on an outride and sitting next to your best friend because your two horses are just know that this is what happens and we just walk next to each other, So that part we've always enjoyed. And I think as a team sport, it teaches a kid that yes, your individual points and how you show up on the day are very important, but you have to have a moment where you also stay close to your team so that you don't mess up that person's role. So if you decide it's all about me and you bugger off and off you go, the 3 now have to hold their horses. They're just imbalanced and now it's absolute chaos. And you don't give them their perfect run. Remember, everyone's going for that ultimate run. So you have to be selfless enough to give someone else the opportunity to also get their like perfect run.
That's nice
while
because
making sure you're accurate. Yeah.
there are not a lot of opportunities for team play, especially for kids in equestrian sport. So that's really
Yeah.
lovely, and you're doing a very good job of selling it, I must say. It's everyone's going to want
It's
to
like
ride a
team
Tentpegging
sports, right?
horse.
Yeah. Team sports are always so against another team. Like I tried to play box once, but the minute the person actually came to spar with me, I lost or I can't have like actual conflict in my direction. I ride with a lance and sword, but I'm not against anyone. And I think that's what makes Tentpegging amazing. Like you're against yourself. If you do
With
well,
other
you do
people.
well. Yeah. So it's not like you now have to beat that person. Like if you fencing, for example, you only get better as you beat everyone else in the game. This is like you at the end of the day, you look around, you're like, you did well, I did well, great, well done. So it's not like this like that person
Exactly.
lost against Bev, and now it's so it's quite nice that way where it makes it different. It's you do well, and you have a team
fun.
to do
I
well
think
with.
that's,
Yeah.
it sounds like it's pretty pivotal to the sport.